mail time. Well, actually, I say mail time. It's not. It's craft haul time, but it come through the mail. So excited. So excited. Today is the 21st. Tuesday the 21st. Wow, it focused. Yeah, anyway, today's Tuesday the 21st. I ordered this last night and it wasn't supposed to come. It was literally tea time when I ordered it and it wasn't supposed to be coming until sometime between the 23rd and 27th of July. It come a couple of hours ago. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. This is an early birthday present. And an awesome one at that. Let me move my glue. Yeah, my birthday's not till October, as most of you know. But, oh my gosh, it weighs a ton. But yeah, it's an early birthday present. Look what I've got. I got the Gemini die cutter, guys. Oh my gosh. Let me just take it over to the chair and get the other box out of this box. Wow. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how excited I am about this. Oh, great. Oh my word. One sec, guys. It's actually quite tightly packed in this box. Okay. Back in a sec. Wow, that's heavy. Oh my goodness. That's why I couldn't get it out of the box. It was up that way, but this plastic handle bit's popped out, so I couldn't get hold of it to pull. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's get in it. I would have to put it on the desk the wrong way around, wouldn't I? Yeah, so like I said, this is a die cutting machine. As many of you guys know, I have a big shot already. Right, take this over to the chair. No, I won't take this to the chair. I'll bring the chair to me. It's on wheels. That would be the easiest solution, wouldn't it? Let's put this on the chair and then take it out. But yeah, so like I said, as many of you know, I already have the Eeek Big Shot. This one. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. Yeah, I already have the Eeek Big Shot and I love it. Don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic little machine. Perfect, it still works great. It's practically brand new actually because I do use it, but I don't use it that often because I have to hand crank. You know, you've got to use the handle, and my right shoulder has now started playing up. We're suspecting arthritis is kicking in properly now. I do have arthritis in that shoulder, but it's getting worse. My shoulder's getting worse and we are suspecting that it's kicking in properly now, so I can't use it. It hurts too much. This really spoke to me because it is A4 size for a start. So, wow, I can get loads done. And it's automatic. So, you know, you plug it in and push a button and it does it for you. So that really spoke to me. So there's the cutting mats. Oh, I like that. It's got a size. Oh, that's magnetic. Yeah, a magnetic shim, which is really good because that stops the dies from moving. A rubber mat for embossing, and then, not quite sure, metal cutting plate, plastic shim. I'm not sure, I'll have to read the instructions, but yeah. Awesome. But yeah, so you get them with it. You get the power cord with it. You also get some dies with it as well, which is awesome. Well, that's beautiful, is that? So I have a floral frame, that's separate. And then, oh, butterfly. I can see a butterfly. Let's open it. Sorry if the lighting's a bit off today, guys. I'm not using my strip light today, I'm using the natural light. It's a nice, it's trying to sunshine, but it's a bright day today. It's not overly warm, but it is a bright day, so. Nice, so we've got a butterfly, some flourish embellishments, and then, so that says thanks, that says thanks, cool. And then we have like an edge design, that's pretty. A border, that's it, not edge, I knew what I meant. And then we've got the frame, cool, and an embossing folder. even more cool. One of the other reasons for getting this machine specifically as well was because my sister-in-law came the other day. Just leave them to one side, I'll fiddle with the bags later. My sister-in-law came the other day with, well, she did come with it, but she actually came to pick her iPad up. My husband's sister. My husband had sorted her iPad out for her, and she came and she's like, don't know if these are any good for you, but I've got some more craft stuff. And this is absolutely packed full of embossing folders, and in there was this A4 one. I was like, oh my gosh, that is wicked, but I can't use that because my Sizzix is an A5. So when I was looking at other options, which I have been looking for a while, I thought that's if this Gemini is A4, so perfect. You have a 3D embossing folder there, beautiful design. And that comes with the machine. The book comes with the machine, obviously. Ooh, let's get it out. And then so there's all the polystyrene. Oh wow, I'll tell you, some of it's well and truly packed in there. Oh, just found some more die cuts. Can't get in it. Oh my gosh, right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm going to have to get Taylor to help. Oh, that were a job and a half, guys. I managed, just. Yeah, another power cord. I think that's for, like, international. That's ours, European. I think that's international. But yeah, I just found some more dies. Oh, I'm glad it's got them. I've been after them for a while, actually. Wow, I'll tell you something, she weighs some. She really does. And I'm going to say this one's a girl because it's purple. Yeah. Well, you know, when I went to have a look at the listing yesterday, there was a choice between different colours. Well, there was this one, which is the purple one. There was a white one with purple on it, or there was this fully purple one. This fully purple one said limited edition, but it was the exact same price as the other one, so yeah. I love purple. Ties in with a lot of other things in the room. Plus nothing stays white in this room. Oh my word, she weighs a ton. So she's going to have practically her own little setup then. Whoa. Wow, she's pretty. So there's obviously the on off button. Play and pause, I like that. Not sure what they are. I'm guessing that's to keep that closed. And a rewind button for when you're putting it through and you need to reverse. Oh, wow, she is pretty. No. I bet I can't get that open with my nails. Let's have a look at the instructions, shall we? Oh no, you don't open that. Cool. Okay, so cutting thin metal dies, and this is apparently compatible with almost all thin metal dies, so any of these, like your Tim Holtz and stuff like that, so it should do all of mine. So to do the thin metal dies, you need a clear cutting plate, paper, die, plastic shim, and the clear plate. What's that? Oh, magnetic, sorry, magnetic, I forgot, yeah. So you need a clear cutting plate on top, normal, paper on top, the die cut blade, the sharpest bit faced up, magnetic shim to keep it in place, stop it moving, a plastic one, and then the clear one underneath. Cool. Cutting intricate dies. Ah, right, so that's where the metal one comes in. So you need the clear plate. Sorry, can you guys see that? I don't know. So you need the clear cutting plate. Then you need the metal plate, paper, dye, magnetic shim, plastic shim, and a clear one. That's when you're cutting the really intricate ones, which I have a few. Deep multimedia dyes. That looks like, yeah, when you're cutting more than one. Or possibly material even. Embossing, clear plate, rubber mat, your material, your dye, plastic shim, clear plate. Awesome. Cool. Oh, okay, register your Gemini machine for the warranty. I shall do that. Put that to one side. But yeah, wow, she looks so cool. Okay, so your on-off switches at the back, the plug sockets at the back. That I'm guessing you take off to get inside the machine to maybe clean it or whatever. But she's huge. That's so cool. I'm going to have so much fun with her. Right. Sorry guys, the door went. Right, I am not going to do any more with it now. I am going to actually go and have a play with it off camera. And then, not necessarily today, but once I've got it working and I've got the hang of it and everything, I will be back. Like I said, not today, but I will be back sometime, probably later this week or over the weekend, with a show and tell. Not a tutorial as such, but a show and tell. So excited. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye. Hi guys. Okay, so you can see the carnage. Wow, awesome. I've just used the Tim Holtz Thinlits, the tiny little flowers. So intricate. Look at these. Can't even pick them up like that. So it's that thin and flimsy. Look, it's done all the tiny little bits as well, which sometimes the big shot struggles with. I have to run it through a couple of times. This just went through once. But yeah, amazing. And I've used the creamy ivory coloured cardstock, which I believe is 120 GSM. But oh, awesome. And then I did my pockets, the Tim Holtz dies pockets. I've got two now. I bought one ages ago and I love it that much and I do use it a lot. I bought another one the other week when it were on sale. So now I can do two at a time. Yeah, wicked. Love it. It cut them absolutely beautifully. Literally like a hot knife through butter. I love it. I did tape the card to the magnetic shim to keep it in place because it kept wanting to move. But yeah, this is awesome. I love it, I love it, I love it. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Right, let me clear all, there's no problem now, is clearing all these little bits off. I hate that. Let me clear all this off and then I'll come back and I'll run it through and show you. Okay, I've got rid of all the little bits inside them. Oh, missed one again. Sneaky little things are these. And I've swapped the two Tim Holtz pocket dies for some tag dies. Just to show that you don't have to use the branded dies, because these are just some that I got off Amazon ages ago. Some tag shaped ones. So there we go. Put that back on there. And I'm going to tape it again, just for a bit of added security to stop this from moving. What have I done? Oh, there it is. Couldn't find the masking tape. I didn't use a lot, just tiny little pieces just to keep it in place. Make sure it's covering the dies, obviously. And then it's sticking to me. You don't need to apply a lot of pressure to the tape because it'll do that as you run it through. So if you apply pressure to the tape and then you run it through, that applies pressure to the tape. It's a little bit hard to get off. Like I said, even just the tiniest bit of tape will do. It's just to stop that piece of paper from moving. The dies won't move because they're on the magnetic shim, but now the paper won't move either. So that's it, and I'm using the base plate, the plastic shim, the magnetic shim, the dies and that, and then of course, because this has already been through, it is extremely warped. But treat this like you would your normal shims in your big shot, and every use just kind of flip it one way and another. If you do it that way, it'll lay it back down. Okay, so we put it in and then put it in and then press play, basically. And it will make loads of creaking and cracking sounds. That is perfectly normal. Anybody with a die cutting machine knows that's normal. Doesn't sound it, but it is. Okay, nearly done. There we go. And I'll just show you, this plate is now nowhere near as warped as it was a minute ago. It is a little bit, but nowhere near as much. So next go through, I will turn it that way, and then the time after, turn it that way. You just alternate which way you turn it, which way you put it on. Whichever way it's bowing that way, turn it so it's upwards, and it should kind of even itself out, basically. So that was pass number 1, and these have cut brilliantly. The tags usually do, in fairness. I had to go at cutting these little flowers with the Eeeks the other day when I got them, and I struggled. I had to put it through a couple of times. With the big shot, obviously not this, I've only just got it. With the big shot, and I struggled, I had to go through a couple of times. But first pass again, and it's cut perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, I love it. I am so in love. Oh, I can see me using this a lot. Wow. Oh, wow. I'm so pleased it does these flowers, because I've been after these for ages, and the thought of having to hand crank the machine to do it really put me off. Yeah, can't get them out. Oh well. They're so fiddly. They're so tiny. But yeah, absolutely perfect. It's even got the little, like, indentations for the details. Can't get that out of there. I'm struggling with my nails, so I use the pokey tool from the back. Push it out. Perfect. Oh my gosh. That is just awesome. First go on both, first pass through, both times. Absolutely perfect. No fuss, no messing. Oh, I love it. Well, no messing except when you come to get them out. That's mainly my nails. That's that second lot. That's the first lot. Oh, just wicked. I love it. You're going to be seeing these flowers feature all over the place now I've got them. They're so easy to cut. Oh my gosh, I love it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yep. There's the tags, there's the pockets. Oh! Love it. Absolutely brilliant. Right guys, I'm gonna love it and leave you, and that is my demonstration over and done with. I am not in any way, shape or form associated, affiliated, sponsored or endorsed to do this video. You know, I just bought it and as per usual wanted to share it with you guys. So if you're gonna watch this video and think, oh, I'll get one of them, and then something goes wrong, don't message me guys, I can't do anything about it. I say this because when I did the video on the Aldi die cutter, this little one, which I will still use, this one I actually find, this one is so easy to use, and it's only for doing smaller things, so it doesn't actually hurt my shoulder too much, but this one's that easy to use, I can do it left-handed, so I will still be using that one. The Big Shot just takes a bit, it's a bit more when you're doing it, so I can't do it because of my shoulder and I can't do it left-handed, which is why I got this. But yeah, like I said, when I showed that Aldi one off again, it was just, oh, look what I got from Aldi, this is what it does, it's great, absolutely brilliant. You know, if you're thinking of getting one, get one. And it's my, still to this day, it's my highest viewed video on YouTube. It's, I think it's up at nearly 2,000 views now. Within a week of me posting it, it got nearly 1,000 views. I'm like, whoa. Once again, I wasn't endorsed, sponsored or anything to do that video. It still gets a load of hits now, and I still get comments on it saying, I've bought this machine, it's not working, what do I do? Oh, I'm sorry guys, but take it back to the shop, I can't do anything. You know, or yeah, fair dues, I get some really lovely comments on. I've had to delete quite a lot because there's some really harsh, I've had some really harsh comments on there going, well, you know, you're a brand rep for them, you should be doing. I'm like, I'm not a brand rep for anybody. I did that video because I bought it and I loved it, and I thought, hey, you know, at 20 quid, well, at 30 quid, sorry, mine were it 30 quid or 20 quid, whatever, no, I think it was 20 quid, whatever it were anyway. I was like, do you know what guys, get one, it's awesome. If you just want a little one to put on your desk, it's got suckers on it, it's fantastic. But the amount of stick, even to this day, which is nearly, I think nearly 3 years later, 2 or 3 years later, that I get on that video because it's not working the way they want it to, or it's not as good as what I portrayed it to be, is unreal. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, but I just, you know, I didn't do a review for them, I didn't get paid to do it for them, I did it for you. You know, the same as I'm doing this. I am not associated with these, I haven't got any kickbacks or anything for doing this, nor do I expect any. It's just, I love this machine and you need to get one. But you don't need to get one guys, but honestly, if you've ever been sitting on the fence about getting one, which I was, until I popped a post up in the Foxy Crafters group, and Debbie, hi Debbie, commented almost immediately. I think she was the admin that led it through anyway, and commented immediately saying, I've got one, it's awesome, you'll never regret it. So, you know, I had nice words with hubby, and I'm like, please, you know you love me, really, really, really love me. So I ended up with it as an early birthday present, but oh my gosh, I love it, love it. But yeah, so happy days. And you probably won't see it featured very often because obviously you need room. I've got it turned sideways here because you need room in front and you need room behind. Anybody with a machine like that knows that. But I'm going to have to find it its own little living space, or it's going to have to be put away somewhere under the desk maybe or something like that and brought out as and when I need it. Ideally I'd like it living on top of the unit somewhere so that I can see it every day and it reminds me it's there. If I put things away, I forget I have them. But yeah, but honestly, if you were ever sitting on the fence about getting one, guys, get one. I love it. I've only used it twice, as you can see, once off camera and then I came straight back on, and I'll tag this onto the other video, so it's all one. But yeah, honestly, I absolutely love it, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to be die cutting everything in sight now. But yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.